So check out my Instagram page and you will, I haven't posted them yet, but hi, welcome. Cool. YouTube Live is going. This is going awesome. So that was pretty cool. Silver Falls was gorgeous. It just felt so magical, so mystical, so very fairy energy. Columbia River Gorge? I have no idea, Christine, if that was it. I'm not sure what I'm going to get up to today, but I know tomorrow I'm going to go to Multnomah Falls. Multnomah Falls, that's in the gorge. When I say these words, I'm like pretending to know what I'm talking about. I'm just repeating words that I've heard other people say. Let's see who else is here. Becky says, nice space. Yeah, it's fun. It's different. It's someone else's apartment. And I have 3 backgrounds to play with while I'm here. So I might have different backgrounds because it's just an interesting thing to do. Grand Rising, Kay, Lisa says hi. Lori, hello from Boston. Welcome. Becky loves Silver Falls. The waterfalls are incredible. Yeah, there was a few times that we got to like walk under the waterfalls. It was gorgeous. Lots of photos, lots of videos. I'll post them on Instagram, maybe later today. Hi, Deborah. Pam loves Portland. Christine says it's right outside of Portland. You've been there. Amazing. Well, I have a list of things that I need to do. So what was that? Columbia what? Columbia River Gorge. I'll check that out. I'm writing it down. For those who are new to me, my name is Jacqui Mancuso. Today we're here to read a little bit of tarot and oracle to get you set up for the weekend. Or if you find this replay, whenever you decide to listen to this, you can use these messages for the next few days. And if you are brand new here right now and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm house sitting in Portland. I am a Midwestern girl. This is my first time ever in Portland. I'm going to be here for a week and a half. And I'm going to try to get up to everything I can get up to. So, cool. Thank you, guys. Appreciate seeing you all here. Trina says, you feel sparkly and fresh. I feel sparkly and fresh. This is Mirabelle. Mirabelle's a boy. We call him Belly. He is the puppy here. He's about a little over a year and a half, maybe. We think he's a Beagle Chihuahua. He's a good boy. He wouldn't stop humping me when I got here, so he really likes me. He's a big lover. After he finished humping me, he just cuddled with me all day, so that was fun. And then there's another dog here. His name is Slipknot. Slipknot is a 12-year-old like Yorkie Terrier mix. So Becky, the Portland Zoo is fun. That was our other option. My friend wanted to take me either hiking or to the zoo, and it was not raining yesterday. And I'm like, I want to get out and hike if it's going to be rainy while I'm here, you know. So DG, Hood River, Oregon in the gorge. You live in White Salmon, Washington. Oh wait, Hood River. I feel like I saw something about that. Hood River, Oregon in the gorge. I might go to the Harley dealership in Oregon. Not Oregon, in Salem while I'm here. Is that anywhere near? Multnomah Falls, that's where I'm going tomorrow, Christine. Forest Park, yeah, that's right. You guys brought up Forest Park when I said that before. Okay, thank you so much for the recommendations. I'm going to run out of time to do stuff. Windsurfing at Hood River? Can I do windsurfing? I don't know what that is. Okay, so the way that today is going to work is I'm going to pull one tarot card, hopefully just one. We've done this twice, and both times 2 cards came out, so I'm going to ask for one, and if 2 come out, so be it. I'm going to pull one tarot card to ask what the flavor of this reading is. Where do the cards want to take us? So the tarot deck is going to lead us into the oracle reading. I have a handful of decks in front of me. So once the tarot message comes out, I'm going to try to pick which oracle deck vibes best with the tarot message. And then we're going to pull 3 oracle cards to see what this weekend wants us to do. So, hi, Anik. Hope you're having an awesome trip. I am so far, thanks. Here for another week. We're going to use the Lightseers Tarot deck for anyone who's interested. This is one of my favorite tarot decks. It's just pretty easy to use, easy to understand. So if you're new to tarot and you want to learn on something that's not the Rider-Waite deck, grab this Lightseers deck. I really enjoy it. So feel free to send your energy into the deck that is in my hands. And we are going to ask for guidance for this upcoming weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, what guidance serves our highest good? As I shuffle today, I forgot, I wanted to let you guys know that I have been going ham, uploading a bunch of tracks on Insight Timer. So I've done this flow where it's just cards. I've done it twice so far, and I posted both of those as a track on Insight Timer. I also recently, we got 2 cards again. I also recently hosted a shadow work meditation live, and I hosted a cord cutting live. Both of those have been converted into Insight Timer tracks, so you can check them out there. And then the other day, I realized that I used to have a podcast, and it just sat on YouTube where like 30 people ever got to listen to it. So I'm starting to re-upload those. That's from February 2023 when I started that. So I'm starting to re-upload those, and I think I have 1 podcast episode up on my Insight Timer bio. So check those out if you're curious. Okay, so we got 2 cards today to start this off. They're both face downs, so I'm just going to go with it one by one. The first card that wants to dictate this reading, is the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands energy, perfect that we just had that Aries full moon yesterday. Ace of Wands energy is that spark. You have the match that's being lit. You are so creative. You are so connected to everything. So this is a time to intend what you want because you are going to create it. Let's see what the other one is. Is the 5 of Pentacles. So where do you feel lack in your life? Where are you feeling like you are just without resources? You can't make it. You don't have what you need. Where in your life do you feel like that? Because this Ace of Wands is saying, all right, guys, it's time to try a new way. It's time to manifest a new path to make it so you stop feeling like this 5 of Pentacles girl. She's so upset. She's got her head down. But what I love about this card is she is ignoring this key over here. The key is literally right in front of the door, but she's sulking. So all you got to do is look up. The key's right there. You unlock it. You have everything that you need. So this Ace of Wands is saying it's time to start a new path of manifesting what you want. Love it. That was so easy to get. Let's see what kind of question I want to formulate for that. And actually, I'm going to move this for a second so I could type the question in both chats. Oh, hi, I'm YouTube from Colorado. Love the falls in Oregon, the botanic gardens. Cool. The Japanese gardens also, I think I'm going to go to. So for this weekend, this is like a new intention to start a new path of manifestation this weekend. So tell me about the new path to manifesting my desired physical reality. That's going to be our question. Let me get it on here. Tell me about, and when I say me, I'm talking about all of us at once. Tell me about the new path to manifesting my desired physical reality. And didn't we just have something about that on our last live? Christine says, you're full of energy today. I think this is a lot of nervous energy because everything is new. There's so many new things going on. Wow, I am full of energy today and I'm excited because I've never used this deck with you guys and it is clearly the perfect deck to use for this. And I'll tell you in a second. Trina, beginner's mind. Yes, yes. Hi, Michelle, my bell, just in time. Kayla, it was about changing how we were manifesting our reality. Thank you. And that the play card came out, right? What did we talk about that last time? It was Page of Pentacles and something else. And it was like, it's time to, was it the Tower card and the Page of Pentacles? Yeah, Tower and Page of Pentacles. So we got to completely break down the way that we were manifesting. So what needed to be broken down? I remember it was the energy of like we weren't playing enough, and there were two other cards that I'm having a hard time remembering. Does anyone else remember? However, today we're going to use the Wealthy Woman Oracle deck. Look at the synchronicity, guys. I could only travel with a backpack here. And I brought 5 decks, and I was like, something tells me I want to use this one. And this is absolutely reversing this 5 of Pentacles energy. So I haven't used this deck on Insight Timer because I know not just women watch me, and this deck is very like, you're going to be this goddess, and you're going to be this wealthy woman. So whatever, if you just go with it. If it doesn't vibe, whatever, take the messages and just take the woman part out of it. But we're going to use the Wealthy Woman Oracle deck, and we are going to ask this deck to tell me about my new path to manifesting my desired physical reality. Tell me about my new path to manifesting my desired physical reality. Exactly, Christine. We all have feminine in us. Trina's been nonstop with the prosperity affirmations, launching a new business, scared and excited. What a beautiful time with that Aries full moon right now. So feel free to send your energy into the deck in my hands. And let's see what this new path to manifestation is. As I shuffle, I will allow 3 cards to fall out of the deck for us. And the whole reading is going to hold the messages for everybody. Got them. However, I'm going to show you guys here on the live, I'm going to show you the backs of the 3 cards because I like to help you practice your intuition. So I'm going to show you the backs of the cards. You're going to see the same image 3 times, but I want you to tune into your intuition, see if any of the cards feel different, see if any of the cards pull you, if anything changes in your physical environment, if your dog barks, if your cat jumps on your lap, if the doorbell rings, if your phone rings, if you get an itch, if you get a ringing in your ear, if anything changes, that could mean that that card is like extra, has extra messages for you. So let's sit with, tell me about the new path to manifesting my desired physical reality. I'll show you the backs of the cards and then let us know in the chat which cards resonate with you the most. Here's the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. What did you guys pick up for the new path to manifesting your desired physical reality? I'll show them one more time, just in case. Once more, the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. Awesome. Let's see who's working with what. And I'm just going to drop this right now. If you guys enjoy the session today, if you'd like to offer an energy exchange in the form of a donation, they're always appreciated. I love being here on Insight Timer. Your support helps me not have to work so much, so I can come here and give this to you guys. Anique wants to be a wealthy woman. Yes. Anique's working with 2. Jasmine, think it's all 3 today. Lori 2. Trina 1 and 3. Teresa 2. Julie 1. Pam 2 and 3. Bonnie 1. I liked the way the light hit that one. Nice. Christine, wow. All 3, 100%. Cool. Michelle, my bell, all 3. Lisa, all 3 felt very strong. Cool. Kayla, 1, move from your core, light the way. 2, the lower star's reflection was very clear. Interesting. 3, use the moon more. Cool. Keep that in mind. I love those insights. Christine, yes, the light changes the colors on the cards. So cool. Deborah, 2 and 3. Greetings, Jackie. Nice space. I'll take 3. Cool. I'll repeat the question 1,000 times. You know I always do. Trina, thank you kindly for your donation. Chantel, 1, head pain. 2, hunger. 3, eyes watery. Interesting. Lori, all, especially 2. Cool. So we are asking these cards to tell me about the new path to manifesting my desired physical reality. First time I'm ever using this deck on Insight Timer. The Wealthy Woman Oracle, if anyone just jumped in. Card number 1 is Abundant Expansion. Expand your ability to receive and your capacity to maintain more wealth. Your ability to hold abundance as it's measured by money is limited by this physical reality. But you are always able to expand, to receive, and hold more. You are currently expanding to allow more wealth in. Your expansion may feel blissful and exhilarating. It may feel like the natural progression of things. If this is the case, then this card is a sign to keep allowing yourself to expand and enjoy its unfolding. But more often than not, expansion is uncomfortable, sometimes excruciatingly so. For this reason, expansion often is mistaken for hardship, especially when it comes to money. Just like growing pains, the discomfort you feel is due to your figurative stretching as you expand your energetic ability to receive more abundance. If you are feeling uncomfortable in your expansion, turn your focus away from the perceived discomfort and place it more on recognizing how you are being stretched. Any discomfort you feel is here to serve your expansion. Ask yourself how you are being challenged to stretch. Are you being asked to trust more in your own capabilities? Are you being asked to tap into generosity or gratitude? Are you being asked to release your attachment to money? Are you being asked to own your own worth? Allow yourself to see the beauty of your expansion rather than the pain of it. Allow yourself to be stretched so you can expand your ability to receive more. Whoa. What I'm getting from this card is that energy of like a new expense shows up out of nowhere. Like you wreck your car and then you have this big car bill that you weren't expecting to pay. And you can focus on the, damn, I don't want to spend this money. I had this saved for this. How am I going to figure out how to raise a few $100s right now? And if you focus on the pain of it, of course it's going to suck. But you're always given what you can handle, and you're always given what is going to help you grow and expand. So maybe this unexpected expense or this bill going up or your rent goes up, maybe this is an opportunity for the universe to show you that you are capable and able of calling in what you need. This is an opportunity for magic, right? Oh shit, I need $1,000 in 2 weeks. How am I going to do this? And then you're able to reach out, right? You expand your energy. Well, maybe I could borrow from this person. Maybe I can sell this thing. Maybe I could do this. And it's just the universe showing you that you have options to always get what you need. You might just need to switch it up a little bit. You might need to expand and grow, right? I know a lot of us are, a lot of you guys are, never mind. I was going to say that we all forgot what it's like to feel growing pains because that happened a long time ago. And I'm not trying to call you guys old or myself old, but it's been a while since we've grown, right? So we can forget that growing pains are a part of life. You got to stretch. Stretching. How many of you do yoga? How many of you guys just stretch your body? When you get to the limit, it's uncomfortable. It doesn't feel good. But if you push it and you sit with the discomfort, eventually you're going to be able to stretch a little bit farther and reach a little bit farther. It's the same thing with your capacity to call in resources. Love that. That was card number 1. Christine loves the moon. Yeah, look at this big moon on that card. Love it. Tell us about the new path to manifesting our desired physical reality. So you need to create more space. If you don't have space, right, if you're holding on to everything that you have, how is more going to get in there? How are you going to get more in there? You got to expand. Card number 2 brings you the Goddess. Joy of receiving, pleasure of giving. The Goddess loves being showered with gifts. She accepts abundance in all forms with joy, basking in the deliciousness of whatever bounty is presented to her. She feels no guilt in receiving, not because she is selfish or uncaring. In fact, she's far from those things. She understands that when she accepts abundance without question, the joy she feels is echoed in the pleasure of the person who gave to her. This is the true beauty of receiving wealth and the wisdom that the Goddess imparts. Be sure to receive gracefully and readily. Turning down prosperity that is offered to you by others or feeling guilty for what you receive not only hurts you, but it robs others of the joy of giving. This card asks you to remember that just as you delight in giving to others, others delight in giving to you. Revel in the joy of receiving abundance from others and allow them the pleasure of giving to you. I like this card. Are you one to be polite and push away? Oh no, I couldn't accept that. Oh, you don't have to pay me. I was just doing you a nice favor. F that. If someone's trying to gift you something, just say thank you and accept it. I actually remember learning that lesson very young. I have a big family. I'm the baby. My oldest sister is 22 years older than me. And there was something about, like, she was giving me a gift of something. I must have been 7, 8 years old. And I was doing what I had learned from my family, who was pretty poor. And I had learned to, oh no, it's okay. You don't have to give me that. It's okay. And Charlotte sat me down and she was like, Jacqueline, it doesn't feel good to me if you don't want to accept the gift I'm trying to give you. And I was like, what? And that made so much sense. I've been in lots of overgiving situations in my life. I've been very burnt out and depleted because I have felt like I just need to try harder. Maybe if I give more, I'll receive more, right? But you need this. I should probably be doing this for you, and I should do this over here. So this concept of others have joy in giving, I couldn't process that because I was so burnt out and I was overgiving and I was in a spot where I didn't want to give. So how could anyone enjoy doing this? Think about just any kind of offering that comes natural to you, right? Like the first thing that came to mind is if someone's upset, I'm going to offer a listening ear. I'm going to offer a hug. I'm going to offer a pat on their back. What is something that you enjoy doing? Do you enjoy cooking meals for others? Do you enjoy petting the pet? How upset do you get when you want to pet a dog and it's like, no. Imagine that that's the feeling that you give not only to the people who are trying to offer you things, but also to the universe. If this really cool opportunity comes to you and you're like, ooh, I couldn't possibly accept that. That's not for me. No, I couldn't. There's no way. The universe is probably like, what the hell, man? I keep trying to be nice to you and you keep pushing me away. What's this all about? I thought we had a good relationship here. So allow yourself to feel like a goddess. Allow yourself to just open and receive and say thank you. And it starts to help you build the trust that, oh, this person is giving to me because they want to. They're not obligated. They're not doing it just to be nice. Like just say yes, thank you. I appreciate it. And there's no need to tit for tat and give back, because you're probably doing a whole bunch that you don't even realize that you're doing that's benefiting them because it comes easy to you. I'll just say that. Anik says, wow, this is my immediate intuitive pick, and I've been working on feeling worthy of receiving, accepting help, love, and resources. Same. That's been a conscious choice for a while now, and it gets easier. It gets easier in time. The more you just say thank you, and then you actually feel the gratitude, like, wow, this actually came to me. I can't believe that this actually came to me. This must be evidence that I'm allowed to receive things. I'm starting to play with that energy of, are you sure? And I feel like there's something to say there. Like when someone offers you something and your first reaction is, are you sure? I hate being asked that question. If I have said this, if I'm trying to give this to you, that means I'm going to give this to you. So yes, I'm sure, because it has come out of my mouth. Interesting to see if that resonates with any of you guys. Julie, open hand, both giving and receiving. Monique says, yes. So I guess we're having abundant expansion in the openness of our hands so far. Let's see what comes out. Hi, Sophia, Sunflower. We are asking the Wealthy Woman Oracle deck to tell us about the new path to manifesting our desired reality. Card number 3. I'm excited for this one. Card number 3 is the Adventurer. Unexpected adventure, welcome change. Change is in the air for the adventurer, and she welcomes it. The path she has been on has become predictable, and she yearns for something new. As she approaches a crossroad, she welcomes the opportunity to take a new route, one that is potentially less comfortable, but holds much more promise for adventure and wealth. You are being called to embrace change, especially as it relates to how you receive money. Perhaps prosperity has felt elusive up until this point, or maybe it has always been readily available to you. Regardless of your current financial reality, you are due for a change that will put you on the path to a greater level of wealth than ever before. This card is your sign to seek and embrace change. Even if it takes time to adjust to this new terrain, rest in the knowing that this adventure is leading you to the abundance you desire. Enjoy the journey to new levels of wealth. I'm fairly confident that there was some change in your life that came to mind as I was reading that. And I'm fairly confident that your mind may have come in and said, oh, no, there's no way. That's too scary. I can't do that. It's not time. I'm not ready to do that. Especially coming off of this Aries full moon. I talked about it a lot. I have replays on YouTube if you guys want to watch the full description of Aries full moon. But this Aries full moon is about letting go of a past version of your personality that you thought there was something wrong with. It was conjunct Chiron, the wounded healer. So we're letting go. We're in the process this week of letting go of a version of yourself that isn't working for you anymore. And we had a cardinal grand cross in the sky, super hardcore pressure to go do something else, to go on the adventure. So if there was something that came up as I was reading this and you're like, the adventure is changing jobs. The adventure is changing relationships. The adventure is changing houses. The adventure is changing my wardrobe. Whatever came up, the adventure is, I've always wanted to go to that state. I've always wanted to go to that country. It's time. It's time because there's something there for you. When it comes to change, changing one thing is going to make like a domino effect all around you. And it's not that you have to, if you try to use your conscious mind and you're like, okay, I'm trying to change the way that I receive money. So therefore, I should change something in my job. I should change something in my banking. I should change something in my budget. It doesn't always work that way. It does not always work that way. Leaving my marriage where I felt very constricted, right? There was a lot of like emotional pressure on me. And then I left that. I can't tell you guys how creative I felt, how expansive I felt, how things are just showing up for me. Things are falling into place. I'm manifesting some crazy ass stuff that I never could have imagined. And I didn't leave my marriage to fix my financial situation. It was easy there. I kind of had it made in that aspect, and I left, and that was one of the scariest things. Oh man, I'm going to be on my own. I got to figure this out on my own. But by getting out, I made a change. I went on an adventure. I was able to expand my energy. Everything else is expanding as well. So whatever it is that came up during this card, whatever adventure your soul is yearning for, I suggest you take the first step and try it. Try it. The cards, the question that we asked today is the new path to manifesting your desired physical reality. So if you're in the same rat race, you're doing the same thing every day, you're going to keep creating the same results every day. You got to step out of your comfort zone. You have to. You have to. That's the only way that you can expand. Card number 1 told us to expand. And the growing pains might be a little bit painful, but they're growing pains. You have to stretch. Card number 2 brought us the goddess, reminding us to receive. Open your hand and just say thank you. There's no need to feel guilty for accepting the gift that someone else is trying to give you. And maybe what if that is even the adventure, right? What if you test yourself this weekend? We had this card reading for this weekend. What if you test yourself this weekend to adventure into just saying yes to anything that's offered to you? Yes, thank you. And if you enjoy it, you can add a more please. Yes, thank you, more please. There's actually a really cool song. I think her name is Fia, F-I-A. I'm pretty sure it's called Yes and More Please. It's beautiful. Beautiful song, if anyone wants to look it up. All right, let's see what you guys are chatting about. Let's see what you guys are chatting about. Sophia's right on time. Yes, Pam. Oh my God, that card is so mean. Stephanie laughed and said, ha, yeah, right. I was diagnosed with bipolar on Monday and I'm still processing it. Sometimes labels can help us make sense of what's happening, to make it all fit in a box. Oh, okay, now I have a reason why this happened. Now I have a reason why this happened. But just know that that is someone else's opinion. I'll put that out there also. Trina the Adventure is a new business. Also leaving for Europe in 11 days. Never been, new adventure. Hell yeah, that's so good for you. I'm so excited for all that. So excited. Michelle says, Stephanie is sending love. It's not easy having new things about yourself come up that you're not ready for. Yeah. Trina's so happy for me. Thank you. Christine says you're a different person in a great way. I feel it. It's great. Trina's going to Greece, Turkey, Italy, France, Portugal. That's amazing. That's so fun. So fun. That's magical. Wish you a beautiful time. Love it. Sophia says, for me, it manifests as fear of being in doubt. Can you explain? I want to understand that. Fear of being in doubt. So like you don't want to take the leap because you think you're just going to doubt yourself? Oh, in debt. Oh, I hear you on that. Oh. I've also really lately learned to live within my means. And I'm going to riff for a minute because I don't know what's coming. I don't know what's going to come out here. And this is something that I've been considering a lot lately. So I'm just going to start chatting. We'll see what comes up. I am in debt. I'm still paying off my student loans from graduating in 2016, and I used my degree for 3 years. I'm no longer a teacher. Does debt have to be scary? You create your reality, right? So if you believe that it's something that's going to be holding you down, then it's going to be holding you down. If you just know that it's something that's there that you have to take care of, like that could be a different mindset. But when it comes to being in debt, I have, when I left my house, I packed all my things with the mindset of I'm going to be living in a motor home. I'm going to live in an RV. So do I need this to travel the country? No. Do I need my deceased father's yearbooks? That was a difficult one. Those are memories. Those are sentimental memories. And I was like, how often am I going to look through these things? Why don't I just take pictures of the important pages that my dad is on? Cool. Took pictures of it. Let it go. I did that with a lot of stuff, a lot of memories. I have one like container. It's a long, thin bin of memories. And, I'll keep some like cool birthday cards and like calendar pages and like things that are sentimental, but I limit myself to one bin. And then every so often I'll go through it all. I'll bring back all the emotions and then I sift and I sort, right? And if it's time to go, it's time to go. I can always take a picture of it. You always have the memory. If you want the memory to be jogged, a picture lives on the internet nowadays, so it's not like you have to carry it around with you. I left my house with the intention of living in a motorhome, so I packed very, very lightly. And I even made comments about I feel like I have so much stuff. All of my belongings right now probably fit into 2 truck beds, two pickup truck beds. It's everything I own. And that even now feels like so much. And I was having this thought the other day about, oh, wow, here, abundant expansion. You need to expand your capacity to receive. So if you have a bunch of stuff crammed into your energy, where's the space for anything else to get in? If you have all of these things, if you have all of these shoes, all of these outfits, that just in case, right? I have everything for the just in case. The universe is like, you already prepared for just in case, so you don't need anything else. You already have. Are you looking at it? Are you noticing? Do you see that you already have it all? So when it comes to the debt question, do you really need it? Will you really need the thing that you're afraid you're going to go into debt for? Or are you able to live within your means? Are you able to say, well, I have this amount and this is what I need, and I trust that I'm always going to receive everything that I need? Something else I just want to say about money and abundance and prosperity and all of that, it's not always about calling in the dollars to purchase the thing. Sometimes you just call in the thing and it shows up in a radical way. I'm not ready to talk about it yet, but I manifested something crazy, and I think I'm still waiting for it to set into reality, and I'm waiting for an email back to confirm stuff. But if this is a real thing that I made happen in my life, oh my God, I can't believe it. But anyway, it's not always about making sure you have the dollars to pay for the thing. Just start focusing on the thing, and that will allow you to bring it in without having to make the dollars. I hope that helped, Sophia. I hope that helped. You still teach, Jacqui, just unconventionally. Even when I was a teacher in the public school system, I did it unconventionally. Yeah, I just don't use my degree anymore, but maybe I do. That's what I was talking about. Renee, part of improv is that statement, yes. And now I'm thinking that manifesting is similar. What do you think, Jacqui? Ooh, interesting. I don't know anything about improv, but yes. You have to say yes to everything. That's acceptance, right? Whatever's happening, you say yes. I like that. Vicky says you're a different kind of teacher now. Sophia, yeah, probably the best mentality to pack with. It's so freeing to not have stuff. I can't tell you. And how many times have I preached about clearing your physical space is going to help clear your mental space and your spiritual space, your energetic space? Like, it's true. It's true. Jackie, thanks for the idea of how to capture mementos from my late dad without having to keep everything. Yeah, I love it. Vicky, I bet the skillet still serves you and us. What? Oh, skill set from teaching. Probably. I don't know. I'm a rebel. I feel like I didn't learn anything in college, but that's probably just me being a hardhead. Trina loves the process of releasing physical memorabilia. Yes. Receive, give, grow. Stephanie loves getting rid of things. I think I have an inspiration for today. Thank you, sweet woman. You're a gift. Thank you. If you guys would like to exchange gifts, if you'd like to offer an exchange of energy in the form of a donation, they're always appreciated. You can do so right on Insight Timer. I am working on manifesting this RV, right? I would want to travel around the world. I'm in Portland now. I'm going to be sharing a bunch of pictures on my Instagram page. You can get to everything about me in my Insight Timer profile. My link tree is there. Just click the link, play around. I have a whole bunch of stuff. All my socials are there. There's PayPal and Venmo links also if you guys would rather support that way. And I also have a specific donation link to help fund this RV dream if you guys want to help me get into the RV of my dreams so I can travel around the country and tell you guys everything that I learned. So thank you guys for being here. I'm going to finish reading these comments and then I'll be back here on Monday for the same dealio of reading cards, just cards. Wednesday next week, I'll be back for astrology and cards. And then Friday, a week from today, I'm back for cards. Thank you, Jess. Yes, everyone who donates, I always give you guys a book dive. So I will pull in your energy of the donation. And when I type your thank you message, I'm going to do a book dive. I open to a random page and I give you a few sentences that come out just for you. So if you want a semi-personalized reading, it is a personalized reading. They're usually pretty spot on. So if you're curious about something in particular, intend in your mind when you send the donation. That's always appreciated. I'll give you guys a book dive in return. Let's see what else you guys are talking about. Sophia, I hear you. However, when accepting money from a partner or to be financially cared for makes me feel energetically tied up. That's a perception. Sorry, girl, that's a perception. That could be, you ready? Take a breath. I'm saying this with love because I've been working through this stuff. Is that because when you give, you are expecting an energetic tie to come back to you? Are you able to unconditionally give what comes freely to you? Or are you conditionally giving, hoping that stuff will come back? If you feel like there is an obligation, wow, I just called myself out. If you feel like there's an obligation when you receive to give back, check yourself. Are you giving with that same obligation? And it could come in the littlest, tiniest, sneakiest little ways. So just know that. Anik is reading the Higher Help Method, and she states it's not our job to figure out the how and when. Leave that to the universe. It's so difficult. These little ego brains think that they're the shit. Jackie says a degree means that you can complete something and follow directions. The certificate is probably what you're not using. Interesting. Thank you so much, Christine. I much appreciate your donation. Becky, where are you headed next? So I'm going to be here for a week. I got here on Wednesday, so I'll be here for another week. And then next Saturday, I fly to Denver. I'm going to go stay with my cousin. Matt is coming with a travel trailer. He's driving from Illinois to Denver with Piston. Piston's going to be in the travel trailer with us. And then we're going to start in Denver for a couple days. We have a list of places that we want to go, but this is totally going to be, we have 2.5 weeks until either of us have any obligations. So we're just going to adventure and see what comes. So yeah, Portland now, Denver next. Christine says, you're the second time I've heard this week, how freeing it is to let it all go. I love decluttering, but not ready to give it all up yet. Maybe a tiny house in our future. Love it. Bye, Michelle, my belle. Kayla actually received a brand new wardrobe that I was able to try everything on, and everything that I said yes to, I was able to purchase. I'm actually intending to clear out my old wardrobe tonight as I get ready to start my new job next week. That's right, you said you were super excited about that. Happy for you, that's awesome. Sophia will sit with it. Sending with love, always sending with love. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here today. I hope that this weekend brings a new path to prosperity for you. If you want some prosperity affirmations, check out on my Insight Timer teacher page. I have a track about abundance and prosperity. I think it's abundance and prosperity affirmations. There's the 888 Hertz in the background because I love the 888 abundance, infinity, bringing it in. And the way that I do these affirmations is I pose them as a question, which I have loved because it forces your ego brain to answer the question, why are things coming so easily to me? Why is it so easy for me to open up and receive? And by sitting in that energy for a few minutes, you start to consider like, oh, well, maybe I have been able to receive stuff in the past. So feel free to enjoy that as well. Love it. All right, guys, I will see you on Monday for cards again. So Monday, 9 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Pacific. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for your support. Always appreciated. I will see you guys on Monday. Sending love to you all. Namaste. Rebecca, your influences make life easier. Happy to hear. Happy to hear. And this, see ya. All right, and I'll see you guys